It all began in China's cyber underworld, from a single building in Shanghai. A team of hackers quietly breached more than 100 companies. They stole blueprints, source code, and trade secrets, amounting to hundreds of terabytes of sensitive data. For years, they operated in the shadows, hidden in the noise of global network traffic. But in 2013, investigators finally exposed their true identity to the world: APT1, also known as the Comment Crew, or PLA Unit 61398. But according to investigators, APT1 wasn't just some underground group of cybercriminals. They were believed to be part of a military unit within China's People's Liberation Army, a unit trained not with rifles or tanks, but with computers as their weapons. Their headquarters was a 12-floor building in Shanghai. According to the Mandiant report, inside that building, hackers worked in 9 to 5 shifts, almost like a factory. Some built custom malware, some stole credentials, and others quietly exfiltrated stolen data. Every role was carefully planned, and every move was executed with precision. Now, what have they done so far? Over nearly a decade, APT1 infiltrated more than 140 major organizations worldwide. Reports identified victims across aerospace, energy, technology, media, and manufacturing sectors. Including some of the most influential companies in the world, APT1 was not after credit cards or quick money. Investigators reported that the group stole sensitive intellectual property, including technical designs, documents, proprietary software, and other strategic corporate information, valued in the billions. In total, investigators believe they exfiltrated hundreds of terabytes of data. And the creepiest part? They did it like clockwork, logging in at 8 a.m., working all day, and clocking out by evening. Now let's see, how did they get caught? For years, APT1 was a ghost. Companies saw breaches, governments noticed intrusions, but no one could prove who was behind it. That changed in 2013, when cybersecurity firm Mandiant dropped a bombshell.
Our report tonight lifts the veil on a kind of invisible war.
Pinpoints the attack
to a building in a military complex in China.
There are tens, if not hundreds, of Chinese hackers stealing secrets
of more than 100 U.S. corporations
and hacking into government sites.
Also face the rapidly growing threat from cyber attacks.
Now let's see, how did the world finally unmask them? Mandiant investigators spent months connecting the dots. They analyzed thousands of cyber attacks from around the world and noticed something strange. The hackers kept using the same tools, the same servers, and they even made the same mistakes in their code over and over again. All of these clues led back to one place, that 12-story building in Shanghai. And Mandiant did something unprecedented. They did not just report the hacks. They named the unit, exposed its exact location, and tied it directly to the Chinese military. This attribution marked one of the first times a state-linked hacking group was publicly identified with detailed evidence. It was a turning point. Suddenly, cyber attacks were not just faceless crimes. They were recognized as acts of cyber warfare. Now let's see, what happened to APT1 after being exposed? Officially, nothing. China denied everything. No one was arrested, no one punished. However, cybersecurity experts believe that groups with similar tactics, tools, and targets continued operating under different names or reorganized structures, which means the operators once linked to APT1 may still be active today, working from new locations, using more advanced techniques, quietly harvesting secrets across the world. The bigger picture, the exposure of APT1, was more than just a cybersecurity story. It was the wake-up call that proved the next great battlefield is not land, sea, or air. It is cyberspace. And APT1 was just the beginning. So tonight, as you scroll, stream, or send an email, remember this: somewhere in the world, there may be a sophisticated cyber unit watching for opportunities, not individuals, but large-scale operations focused on global intelligence gathering. And if one building in Shanghai could shake the world this much, imagine how many more are still operating in the shadows.